Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Minnesota Vikings and the Denver Broncos.
Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Will Reichert has it all teed up. And here we go at Mile High. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Running for the first time with a Louisville Cardinal. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They give it to him again. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. This one a little bit off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So 2nd down coming up. You know, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Nix now to throw. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back's way this game, but no results yet.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Completed to his running back. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Nix, quick out wide, complete. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Once more, it's Nix. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Ready.
They'll throw again. Nix. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
The kick by Lutz is good. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Not quite the same roar out of the crowd, Kate, that you're going to get with a touchdown, but still plenty of noise coming down, and that defense now gets to take the field with a lead.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Their own 26-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Dumped off to his running back. This one up to about the 27-yard line. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to throw now. They cross the 40. Nice run there. Brought down at the 44. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
Let's go.
They'll run here on 1st down. Gets it forward for a gain of 3. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. He'll work against the blitz. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
And this just gets past the 20 before going out.
At their own 18-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready? Switching.
Nick's getting his... Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. This is scooped up by the Vikings. And Minnesota returns this to the end zone. Touchdown. The Vikings capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. All right, Brock, that was a design run. Those always opening up to some contact. It obviously popped the football free for 6. What do you do there as a QB?
Well, you work so hard on ball security, right? But it's usually within the pocket or when you're throwing it. You don't spend a lot of time on ball security outside the pocket, but he's going to have to.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Nix with it on 1st. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, and you got to take advantage of that opportunity, defense just did.
Sent back to their own side of the field on that last play. Some ground to make up here on 2nd. Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. They connect on the trick play. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Captain. Oh, my son. Away. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Finds a man right side. And he gets this forward to the 19.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 19-yard line.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 7-3 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Time for our second quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone.
Ready.
It's Nix out of the pistol. On him quick, and they bring it down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
The Vikings into the nickel for this 3rd down play.
Away. Captain. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Holding down the sideline. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. You look pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Back-to-back carries here. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos take a 2nd quarter lead. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos push their lead to 3.
Broncos 10, Vikings 7.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I love that jet sweep for so many different reasons, Kate. But I really love when you get your athlete coming across, building up speed so you can take off once that edge is set. He gets it upfield, turns that type of run into a highlight reel run.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Back dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Ready up.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They'll run now on second down. He hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up third down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third and just 2 to go.
Here we go. Set. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Here he is on third and short. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're left with fourth and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
On first down, it's Nix. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up second down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready.
Blitz coming, Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Away. Hold on, set. Ready. Away. Chill.
They'll air it out on third. That's caught for the first. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up second down.
Captain. Hold on, set. Ready.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos making a 9-point advantage. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. They bring Sutton in motion left. Gets it out wide quick, and oh, he might throw this. And nearly intercepted as that trick play almost ended in disaster. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. And we'll see what they do here on second down. The gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down from the 42. On him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
After the sack could really use a big play here on second down. It's second and 15. Hand off to the back. And the second down run produces 7 before they bring him down. He gets them half what they needed, so after a 7-yard gain, it's third and 7.
Makes it third and 7.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from Mile High in just a moment. Six defensive backs out there. Broncos going dime here on third down. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's third and even longer now. Third and long, they're going to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Almost set. Ready. Mike 44.
Design run. Here's Nix. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now Nix. Fits it through the middle. And he's out to clear. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos grow their lead just before halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Point after try is good by lots. And the Broncos take a 3-possession lead.
24, Vikings 7.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Michael Pittman Jr. on that throw. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. That's him on the quick hitter. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down.
1st down, Minnesota.
19, Tiger, 19.
He's dropping back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Throwing it again here. Broncos all around him, and down he goes. Offense in a hurry up here.
3rd and 14.
Third and long for him here. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Ryan Wright on to punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. That's taken on the 7. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Gets everything he has under this one. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Here's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That wasn't the first time, Kate, you've called this guy's name, but definitely one of the hardest sacks he's going to have. A lot of range required to get that one done, but an impressive negative tackle for loss.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Wow, wide open here, complete. 30, the 10, all the way, touchdown Denver. The Broncos get more points to end a lopsided first half. Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos make it a 24-point ball game.
Broncos 31, Vikings 7.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. He's going to field this at the 2. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll work against the blitz. Short pass brought in. Continuing to move past the 45. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. He was looking for Michael Pittman Jr. And now they face 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
They send the tight end in motion. The give here on 2nd. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Throw here, 3rd down. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichert headed out. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And that miss follows the pattern of how well things have gone for them here.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Oh, I said.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
3rd down, they need 7.
Oh, my son! Ready!
That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing a 4th down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7.
Joe. Ready! Wide even, son! Olay!
They're going for it. It's Nix. That's cut beyond the marker. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. So 21 yards and the first. What a call to go for it there on 4.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
It connects down the sideline. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver. From the red zone now. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos push their lead further to start the half. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos continue piling on to this lead. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Returnable from the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out. First down, play action. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Ready! Cougar 19!
Brought in left side by Jefferson. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Give him 37 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
Here we go, set. Ready.
give now to the running back. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the Broncos.
Throwing now off the play action. He rolls to his right. Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. And they get this down to the 28. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. A nice gain and a first down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
Now, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
Dropping back to throw. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
60 boxes. Let's go now. Take go.
Here's the handoff. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
It's a gain of 7.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Ready.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Set. 18 Cardinal. 18
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Second down, looking for options. And he has the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a small chunk off that lead. It's a T.J. Hawkinson touchdown. One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points.
14. Will Reichert to kick off.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to keep... Nix is hit, and he lost that football. And they scoop it up. They can still run with it. And what an effort after everything seemingly went off the rails, Brock. He never gave up on the play, and he turns it into an excellent result. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble they just forced.
They do, got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. And if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. When you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Ready.
He Gets it again. And this time he's in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos keep running away with this. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so cute?
The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. Got it inside the 10. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead. Here's Evans set to kick this away. This is taken in at the 13. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on the short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Now give left side. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. A lot of the aggressiveness from this defense. Dose of the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 47-yard line.
Back to the well again. This goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. It's a 5-yard gain, and that brings up 3rd and 7.
5 yards.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. Finds Pittman, complete. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. It's a 29-yard gain. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Working inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up 2nd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. There's a dive up the middle. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Broncos going nickel here. 3rd down.
Ready? 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. 18 rough, 19 tight, 19 tight. Dragon 60. Trap 60, check, go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Chased out to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Okay, ready?
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Here we go.
Desperation time here. And the man is there to knock it away. Great defense to not only deny that touchdown, but force this turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Oh, my son.
Shotgun snap to Nix. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Oh, my son. Ready. Ready. Olay, olay, olay. Olay, olay, olay.
Second down. Here's Nix again. Cut out left. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. He's trying to push the field. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Oh, my son.
Once more, it's Nix. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Show. Oh, my son. Ready. My name is Olay, olay, olay. Olay, olay, olay. Take it.
Nix to throw again. He's trying to go deep again. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
And he's going to work it ahead for about 3. 2nd down coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, set. Bronco 80.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The Vikings getting their punt team out. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. Takes it in at the 21. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Bombers, bombers, bombers. Ready. Ready.
Staying open. Staying open.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Dumps it off to his running back. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
Almost set. Ready.
They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Forced out to his right. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Ready. Ready.
On 1st down, it's Nix. He's going deep this time. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos continue adding to an insurmountable lead.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. So after thinking it over, they're lining up for 2.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And the pass is the right call on the 2-point try, but we've got laundry on the field, so let's listen. A close call that time, Brock, whether that was interference or not, but it doesn't end up mattering as the catch was made and the penalty was declined.
Yeah, I don't envy these officials, these back judges, side judges who typically make those interference calls. There's so much contact in this game, but to your point, it didn't really matter as the offense decides to decline.
Things going well so far. And he's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll go play action. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack. Back to throw. Looking slant route, complete. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Working fast as that clock ticks down.
And the Vikings, 24-yard gain on the play.
They send the tight end in motion left. They'll throw it here on 1st. Has him on the quick hitter. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Let's go now. Warriors 70. Hut, hut.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 30.
Still sticking with the passing game. To the left and hauled in by Likely. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Take over.
Blown back gets the handoff. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Here we go.
Pittman sent in motion right. Throwing off the play fake. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. But timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. They've got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is 4th down. Tight end going in motion here. Desperation time here on 4th. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Hold on, son. Ready.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Pick it up. You're embarrassing us.
This will be the final play of the game.
Ole, ole, ole. Hold on, son. Bombers, bombers. Ready.
They're going to pass it here. He's looking deep once again. They're on it. That's intercepted. And the Vikings make the interception on what is the final play of this game. So to the side of many mile-high salutes throughout the building. It's a win at home for the Broncos. Well, we talked about it throughout this contest, Brock. They were already into the playoffs when this one kicked off, but now they're going in with a little extra momentum.
Yeah, momentum, confidence, belief, whatever you want to throw into kind of that recipe. But bottom